We're going to talk today about how to add a key card to your existing Tesla. When you bought your car, you got 2 key cards, and there will come a time when you'll probably want to get a spare card or another card for a family member or something like that. You can order the cards through the Tesla shop. They send them in a package of 2, and they're $25, $35, something like that. I can't remember exactly what, but they come right away. So when you get the card, you're going to need an existing usable key card to program. You can't use your phone, you have to use the card. So here is the Tesla card that came, one of the cards that came with my car. We're going to use that to program a new card. I've got a new card here that I bought a little key holder for it. It's rubber, does not interfere with the operation of the card, got a little keychain on it. This is a card that I intend to use for valet. I do use valet from time to time, and it has never been a problem, but it really assists the valets if they've got something that hangs on a keychain rather than giving them an individual card. I had them lose my card at least for a day once, one that I was using, so that'll help a lot with that. Okay, as we approach the car, I'm going to show you something. I left the window down. It doesn't really show up too well in this light, but Sentry mode is not on. As we push the door to try to open it, and it is locked, watch what happens. The screen comes on. You can't see this, but it says tap key card to unlock, and it shows me exactly where I've got to do that. That's right here on this pillar behind the driver's side. You'll see the camera port up here, the base is here, and it's going to be right here in the middle. If you try to put it here or down here, it's not going to work. So this is my good usable card. Put it in the middle. Everything opens up. We're going to go inside now. A couple of things to know about on the programming itself. The area, if you probably recall, is just right here behind the cup holders. The card can be like that. It doesn't really matter. It's going to sense it down there. But the first thing we're going to do is we want to open up our locks menu. To do that, touch our little card there, which opens up the quick controls menu. Everything just about is on our quick controls menu. We're going to come down to the third item. It says locks. Touch locks. That's going to open up and show first where all of our keys, what all of our keys are. And that shows not only our card keys, but also our phone keys that are on here. And if you've got more than one, then they're going to be listed. You just scroll down and you'll see them. Now, when you initially get your car, you're going to notice that your cards show up as unknown key. There is an edit button right here. You touch that, it'll bring up the keyboard, and you can name your card whatever you want to. I highly recommend you do that just to help keep them straight. I do mind telling me where I've got them. I've got a couple of extra key cards that I keep in a safe, and of course I'm going to have a valet card and everything like that. And then physically mark the card somehow, whether it's just a little mark on the back, something that will allow you to know which card is which. Okay, so we're going to add a card today. So we're coming up here to the plus. That means add. When we do that, it's going to bring up our screen. Right, left-hand side tells us what we need to do for the phone key. Obviously, we have to do that through the mobile app to add the card, or correction, to add the phone. But we're going to add a key fob or key card. And what it tells us to do is to scan our new key behind the cup holder. So I'm going to just put it down here. All I did was laid it down right there. And when I did that, we get a screen that says tap existing key card to approve the pairing. Okay, I've got to remove the one I'm using. Now I've got to place the usable card on that same spot. When I do that, it disappeared. And that means that it worked. Now, in my case, my card, since I had paired it previously, and I named it Valet Dual Keyring Holder, then that tells me where it is. And the dual means it works on both my cars. That was another thing I discovered, is if you have more than one Tesla, you don't have to keep a card for each car. You can actually program each of your cars to work on one card, so you only have to carry one card, which is kind of handy. It also, you'll notice here, it tells us it's a key card, and it'll give us a time here, 2:13 p.m. of when we last used it. So if you've got cards that don't have any identifying marks on them at all, that's how you can distinguish between the cards, is at least telling when you used it and all. So that's as easy as it is to program a card. Now, the way to check to make sure that it works is we're going to go out and try to lock it using the new programmed card. Should lock. There it is. That's it. That's how easy it is.